Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You pull back the curtains and nothing. No sunrise. Just a weird, eerie blue glow faintly stretching across the sky. The sun hasn't just slept in, it's turned blue. And it's never rising again. Sounds like the start of a sci-fi apocalypse movie, right? Well, let's break down what would actually happen if the sun suddenly turned blue and permanently dipped below the horizon. First, let's get one thing straight. The sun can't just decide to rebrand itself as a blue star. Stars turn blue because they're way hotter, tens of thousands of degrees hotter than our current yellow-white Sunday. So if the sun really did become blue, that would mean it's transformed into a massive, blazing hot star that should be brighter than anything we've ever seen. But in this scenario, we're saying two things. The sun turned blue. It never rose again. So what's going on here? The most likely explanation is that the sun has either moved away from Earth, or Earth itself has shifted out of alignment, maybe flung off its orbit. Either way, the sun is no longer where we can see it. All we're left with is the strange blue light spilling across space. Creepy. Okay, so what happens next? In the first 24 hours, life wouldn't look too different. Streetlights would stay on longer, plants would be confused, and humans would try to convince themselves it's just a weird eclipse. But without the sun rising, the planet's day-night cycle breaks. The Earth would still spin, but the day side wouldn't get sunlight anymore. It would feel like living under permanent twilight. Within a week, temperatures would start dropping fast. Our sun is the heater that keeps Earth cozy. Without direct sunlight, the average global temperature would plummet below freezing in just a matter of days. Imagine summer in Florida turning into a permanent icy February. And what about photosynthesis? Plants rely on sunlight to make food. If the sun doesn't rise, plants stop producing energy. Within weeks, crops fail, forests start dying, and the entire food chain begins to unravel. Basically, dinner is canceled for everyone. But wait, didn't we say the sun is now blue? Shouldn't that mean it's giving off more energy? Exactly. Blue stars are monsters. They burn hotter, brighter, and faster than stars like ours. The problem is they also live short, violent lives, maybe only a few million years, compared to the sun's comfy 10 billion years. So if our sun somehow became a blue star, Earth would be in serious danger, even if it did rise. The radiation would be deadly, the heat would be extreme, and our atmosphere might get stripped away. But in this scenario, the sun has turned blue and hidden, which is almost worse, because we don't even get the benefit of the extra light. It's like being ghosted by your own star. Here's the real nightmare. After a month without sunlight, Earth's surface would be so cold that oceans would start freezing over. The top layer of the sea would lock into ice. But the deeper water would take longer to freeze, staying liquid under the ice for years. That means some life, fish, bacteria, deep-sea creatures, could hang on for a while. But us? Not so much. Humans would be scrambling underground, into artificial habitats or huddling around nuclear reactors just to survive. Fast forward a year, and Earth would look like a giant frozen snowball drifting through space. The atmosphere would collapse, turning into frost on the surface. Only tiny microbial life, hiding in deep oceans or underground, might continue existing. Civilization, as we know it, gone. The color, it's the absence. Earth without direct sunlight turns into an ice world pretty quickly. And even though blue stars burn brighter, faster, and scarier, not having that energy reach us means we freeze, starve, and vanish. It's a cosmic lose-lose. If the sun rises as a blue star, we roast. If it doesn't rise at all, we freeze. So the takeaway? Be grateful for our boring, stable yellow star. It's not flashy. It's not blue. But it's the perfect kind of star for life to thrive on. And every morning, when the sun rises, that's the universe's way of saying, hey, relax. I've got your back. If you enjoyed diving into this frosty nightmare scenario, hit that like button. Got another wild what-if idea? Drop it in the comments. I might cover it next. And don't forget to subscribe to Iforia Official for more fun science stories that bend your brain without breaking it. Because here, the sun always rises, at least until the next video.